Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx. And this is going to be your January horoscope for anyone who has their sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Aries, or if you're Aries dominant, or if you just happen to be cross-watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. And I am running a sale on all of my services, Aries, so if you'd like to take advantage of that, it's going to be going through the month of January. You can follow the link in the description below to astrofenixx.com. But in any event, what's going to be happening for you this month, Aries? Well, to start off, for the Zodiac Oracle card, we actually have the card of Gemini. Let me see if I can not get the shadow of my phone in there too much. But we have the card of Gemini. And we don't really have any energies going into Gemini, no major energies besides the moon transiting Gemini this month. So really that lets me know that we need to focus on Mercury, which is actually what I had to focus on for Neptune, for Pisces energy. But for you, Aries, this is going to be a little bit different because we do have Mercury squaring Uranus this month. Mercury, which will be in Capricorn, Uranus, which is in your sign, these will be squaring at 28 degrees. That's going to be around January 23rd. And this is very powerful because, you know, Uranus being in your sign, you know, it went into Taurus last year and then it retrograded back into your sign. And Uranus has been in your sign for, what was it, since 2012. So we're just about done with this Uranus and Aries transit. So this is, you, all Aries have been going through a massive transformation since, you know, Uranus has been your sign for the past 6 to 7 years. Massive transformation when it comes to your character, revolutionizing things. A lot of Aries have been taking very radical actions and move forwards. And now with this square, this is talking about you communicating more of what you've learned, really, and really communicating more of these radical ideas, these innovations that you've had. And of course, these are going to be innovations to your character. So this is going to be a time for you this January where you are going to start to communicate the new you. This is a new year, and this is going to be in many ways like a new you. You're innovating yourself. Uranus is in your sign. It's getting ready to come out. And with Mercury there, the planet of communication, and Capricorn, which of course squares your energy, this is speaking to, there may be a bit of a challenge, of course, to you communicating these new innovations, this new self, and how other people may or may not get it. Some people may think you're being flip-floppy. Some people may think you're being wishy-washy or two-faced. Some people may be like, well, you were just like this, now you're going to be like this. But really, you're just tapped into this flow. You're tapped into that Uranian energy, spinning your sign. Not only that, but we do have Chiron, which was in your sign last year, retrograded back into Pisces, your 12th house, and it's about to come into your sign. So a lot of healing as it comes to your character and who you are is about to be revealed to the world. So you really have no choice but to change. You really have no choice but to innovate your character because you are a completely different person than who you were 6 to 7 years ago. Now let's look at the cards that we have for you. I'm going to just pull off the top 3 cards here. So the first card that we have for you, we actually have the 6 of Wands. This is really awesome because what I'm seeing is this is not really anyone in particularly celebrating you, but what I'm feeling this is you celebrating yourself. That's really what I feel like this is. And some people may think that you're arrogant and you may be self-centered, you may be a little bit egocentric, but you are the sign of the ego, and there's nothing wrong with ego. There's this whole idea that the ego is bad and terrible and stuff like that. And if you allow the ego to rule your life, then yes. But I believe Uranus going through Aries especially is revolutionizing the way that we look at the ego and revolutionizing the role that the ego has. This Six of Wands energy is saying for you to be proud of your accomplishments, to be proud of where you have come from, to be proud of what you have created and manifested. And if no one's going to celebrate you, celebrate your damn self, because you are amazing and beautiful. And sometimes life is like that. Sometimes we want to, of course, get that recognition from other people. We want to be accepted by other people. Absolutely, we all do. And you will find those people. Believe me or not, Uranus is going to help you find those people. Mercury is going to help you find those people. But you're not going to find those people unless you celebrate yourself. So celebrate yourself, because you are awesome, right? You are amazing just the way you are, Aries. The second card that we have for you is Judgment in reverse. So this is really about you suspending judgment of yourself and you suspending judgment of other people. And you may, like I said, you may be wanting to take actions and wanting to move forward in a certain way, especially with all planets going forward, with Uranus, of course, being the last planet to go forward, which happened this past weekend. There's definitely going to be this push to move forward, to take action, to take bold action, to move things forward, to move projects forward, to get things going. We are going through a hyperspace jump right now. The moon is in Aquarius, which sextiles your energy. There's a hyperspace jump that we are all going through, and now we're about to zip off into the next 2 months. These next 2 months are going to fly by, especially for Aries, because you have so much energy. You are just ready to explode out into the scene. So, but this is talking about you withholding judgment, and I'm seeing this as withholding judgment for other people. I'm also feeling that this is, you not necessarily judging your circumstances on the surface level, because you may be wanting things to change, but you have to remember, Uranus is quantum. It's quantum, so it's not readily apparent. It's not readily visible. So trust and believe. You are changing rapidly. Trust and believe you are moving forward. Even if your external circumstances aren't reflecting it right now, they will. So withhold your judgment, because things are shifting. And your final card that we have is the King of Wands. Interesting, Capricorn got this card as well. So there's definitely a connection between Capricorn and Aries this month. The King of Wands is saying that, yes, the universe is kind of telling you to kind of temper your flame. And you're a very youthful sign. You have a very youthful energy. And you're very much so can be very curious about things, especially with the card Gemini, the Gemini influence coming in. You can definitely be very curious about things. You can definitely be almost even naive. That naivety actually may serve you this month. But because really it actually can serve you this month, because if you think about like a kid, whatever like that, children, they don't really seem to have a concept of time, right? They seem to just go with the flow of things, and sure, they have expectations, but their expectations with children anyways, from what I can remember and what I've observed, is that, yes, something may not go their way, but they're able to move past it quicker than, adults. They may visibly show that they're upset. They may visibly show that they don't want to move on from something, but usually they forget the next day or the next other day. Whereas adults, we may not show it immediately, but we will ruminate and constantly resonate and just constantly think about that disappointment for days upon weeks upon months upon years. So that naivety, that energy that you carry, is actually going to serve you. There is a beautiful energy. I'm just seeing a beautiful spark. I'm seeing a beautiful fireball, almost like an egg. I'm seeing like an egg that's like made of flames, that's really being incubated right now. It's being incubated right now, especially by Uranus, and it's about to explode forth when Uranus comes into Taurus. So don't worry, Aries. You have the juice. You have the juice. All the cardinal signs especially right now have the juice, but Aries, you have the juice right now, and you have the power to transform your life in a great way, and it already is happening. Just suspend your judgment of how it looks right now. Suspend your impatience and kind of allow things to just be. Just be in the moment. Be more joyful. Be more kid-like. Be more creative. And celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. That is it for your reading, Aries. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, Aries, you can follow the link in the description below too. astrofenixx.com. I almost said Aquarian Adepts. And as always, my beautiful brothers and sisters, always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.